Today, we're going to be taking a look at the new 1918 Pilot from Vario Watches. Similar release to a previous watch of theirs, the 1918 Trench, but with a twist. Literally. Big thanks to Vario for lending in the watch and giving me the opportunity to take it on a little bit of a test drive and share with you guys. They've also sent out a second watch, the D12 Field, a really nice field watch. Keep an eye out for a video on that coming soon too, but let's get to it and take a look at the Pilot. All right. Now, these watches are currently available in three colors. There's a really nice blue version of the watch. There is a black dialed version and the white I have here today, all with enamel dials. I'm not sure the color's coming, but later this year, they're also going to be adding a smaller 37 millimeter version of the watch to the lineup. I'll see if when it's ready, I can get one in. Maybe I'll see if they can send both sizes for a little comparison. So, what is up with that tilted dial? The reason for it is it's meant to be more legible when piloting a plane. You see it sometimes on driving watches too. I guess it would help a little, but I think it's just cool to have something a bit different like this. The enamel dial on this white version is beautiful. The print work on the Vario text is super clean and crisp. Same goes for all the print work on the dial, really. I love those large hour markers, and that vintage style font goes perfectly on the watch. Good looking cathedral handset here, and they're well proportioned hands, sized right so that the minute and second hands reach right out to the minute track at the edge of the dial. It's about as legible as it gets, although in low light the lume isn't the greatest. It's actually very bright at first, but fades fairly quickly. Still readable after a decent amount of time, but would have liked to see it with a bit better staying power. The case is made with 316L stainless steel with wire lugs, so no spring bars. That does limit you to what straps you can use, but on the flip side, you don't have to worry about spring bar failure. I like how the crystal kind of follows the curvature of the case. Overall, it's a simple case design, but looks good and is well finished. Through the display case back is the hand-wound Miyota 8N33. I'm not 100%, but I think this is my first time getting hands-on with one of these movements. It's not decorated, but it's an interesting looking movement. It's non-hacking. It's a 17 jewel movement with a beat rate of 21,600 vibrations per hour and with a power reserve of approximately 42 hours. The movement was discontinued a couple years back by Miyota. I'd imagine parts are still readily available and will be for quite a while, but something to consider with it. The crown is a signed push-pull crown. It's a large crown, which is always good to have on a manual wind movement. Winding action is quite smooth. There's no grittiness at all. And again, yeah, super easy to grip and use. The watches come out on a bund strap, and you have the option of either a caramel brown, a mocha brown, or this black one, and they're a really good quality strap. I haven't worn a watch on a bund in forever, so it's been nice to wear it on this strap. If you're not a fan, though, you can easily ditch that pad on the underside and use it as a two-piece strap. Vario also have these clip-on straps that I have here that have this little folded end that just slips over the lugs. They sent out this gray one, also a nice strap, but I've pretty well worn it entirely on the bund. I just think it looks really cool on this strap. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 39.9 millimeters. The lug to lug is 46.6 millimeters. Lug opening is 20 millimeters, and the thickness is 12.1 millimeters, including the AR treated domed sapphire. The crystal, both front and back, are actually sapphire. Water resistance on the watch is 50 meters. And here it is on my 7.25 inch wrist, and I am totally digging this thing. What do you guys think about tilted dials like this? I think it's kind of a neat look, and it's always fun to have something a little bit different in the watch box like this. Cost for these are 388 USD and are currently available on the Vario site. Link will be in the description below. If you're waiting on the smaller version, I'd sign up to their newsletter for any updates to the time frame for that. Thanks for taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.